What is going on, guys? I am the White Guy. Today we're revisiting another track today. I just got done making some free ride videos and reflexing, and I started thinking about some other stuff that I've done in the past here. And then I remembered this track exists. This is made by her and MX. This is called Desert Free Ride, which it's just like a sand dunes map for free riding and reflex. It's really cool. It's definitely worth checking out. There are some lines in some places that you can definitely hit up that actually have good results. They're just kind of hard to know exactly where to go, and they're not the most obvious, but once you find them, they're fun to mess with. I was playing this around with this for a while earlier, and I remember, I'm like, oh hey, we can go back and make a video here. I bet some people would find the whole sand dunes thing interesting, but right now I'm actually having difficulty remembering where some of those lines were. I think we're not going to have the right angle on that, but there's one right there. I know there's the thumbnail of it has like a guy jumping over this little side-by-side. That is apparently an actual object, so you can in fact crash into that, so you're going to want to take, you're going to want to be careful about that right there, but that's kind of neat that there's a little side-by-side in there. That just needs a little touch right there, but it's mostly just like an open or free ride sand dunes map where you kind of pick your own line. We found a nice one right there, and I think I see a downside right there we can try and snag. Jump to there, downside that dune right there, and yeah, we'll explore this for a bit for today's video. It's just kind of, I don't know, I think it's interesting that there's like a lot of people probably were looking for sand dunes maps. There's enough demand for sand dunes maps for them to make the Devil's Playground 4 alive. And I don't know, I always thought it'd be cool if there was like an actual dedicated sand dunes thing. So I know there's the desert map, that Ray's Arizona thing. It's in the free ride. That's stock with the game, but there isn't really any just set sand dunes type map like there is here, like we obviously have. I want to see if we can actually jump over one of these little, whatchamacallits, the UTVs here. Somewhere there should be a way you can jump that. Thinking if we hit this with enough speed, I think we can send it clear over. If we hit that jump right there, which is what we're going to line ourselves up for. If we can hit this, was it this one I wanted to say it was? No, it was not that one, but we still ended up finding a nice line there regardless. We'll have to put that one in the memory bank, but where'd those things go? I swear I just saw them. We'll follow our tracks right here to see if we can figure out where they... I don't know, it's easy to get lost in this map, it's just open sand dunes, but it's really cool to mess with and ride around on. As you can see, we just found a nice line right there. And we did not have the speed to make that happen. We'll probably end up switching over to like a dune buggy or something later on in the video here because it's a sand dunes map. We gotta break out the dune buggy at some point. This looks like it could be a jump. I could be wrong, but to me that looks like a jump. And we didn't jump far enough to the left. We might struggle to land that. Yeah, we need to shank that off to the left a lot further because there's a downside to it, but we didn't go nearly far enough left because it looks like there's a landing right there. You can just kind of ride that out like a bull. You can hop off of that and then downside the ridge. Ooh, almost. Didn't have the super glue needed to stick that one. You can try and launch this one. I don't know, it's kind of hard to pick out where the lines are. Ooh, we just like tactically tire tapped over that. We almost crashed. We didn't quite have the speed for it. There's a downside right there. If we launch over this, I see a downside right there. Yep, there we go. I want to say I just saw the UTVs over them. Nope, I thought wrong. I thought I saw a glimpse of them for a second. It looks like there might be a slope to land on right there. Yep, let's launch this one over. Do a whip, and hey, that worked out, wouldn't you know it. Can launch a double flip off of that. We're going to crash that. We got too crooked off the... We got really crooked with that. There's just no hope of saving that one. But... there we go. That's what we got to slide out and do a little bit of the washy-washy right there to get over it. And we're at the edge of the map right now. So we will cut in over here this way. Because this looks like... I hope there's a landing on the other side of this. I really hope there is, or we're just launching this off into oblivion. Yep, he put a landing there. Thank you, Hearn, for the landing. I appreciate that. And there's another landing right there. Just look at that. This is actually flowing really nicely now. We got the whole sand dune thing figured out. Can throw a kiss of death over that one. Hey, look, we found another downside. This is cool. I don't know, I like stuff like this. We bounce over that. Okay, and then I think this looks like a launch ramp to me, maybe, we'll see. Yep, there's a downside right there. I don't know. You can have a lot of fun with this, in my opinion. It's fun to go ride around and see if you can find your own lines, explore the terrain like that. Worked out pretty smoothly right there. You can do a windmill and not have the necessary speed to clear it over the next dune right there. But like every time you boot up this map, it seems like you just end up finding new lines because there's just nothing else like this. Where it's just a dedicated sand dunes map. As far as you can see, it's just all sand dunes. I think it's just kind of cool. So with that being said, we're going to switch over to the trophy truck, and we'll just more or less bound across corner to corner just to see how big this map actually is. And then we'll just put the throttle down here and launch it over this way and see. Okay, there's the side-by-sides over here. This is what we were looking for. Can we actually cut in far enough? Oh, we did a front flip. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, so that we'll have to cut over this time, and we'll see if we can actually send it over the top of those. Can I get the other truck so it's not quite as beaten up? Alright, so if we cut in right in between those, maybe we might be able to make a neat looking jump happen. Let's see, let's line this up. There we go. That worked. That sort of looked neat in my opinion. Let's send it off here. It's like the long travel trophy trucks in the dunes. Can we actually land that though? Almost. Almost. That axle is just taking a beating. Is this going to launch us off the edge of the map here, or is this an actual jump we're just discovering? I think that's an actual jump. Hey, would you look at that? We actually, like, sort of landed something smoothly. Let's just go this way and see how long it takes us to find the edge of the map now. Because I'm wondering how big this map actually is if we just try and ride it corner to corner, and just to see how big. So I think we're coming up on the edge of it right now. I would say that that is the edge of the map. I'll very confidently say that's the edge. So if we just go straight this way, where's the edge at? So if we go this way, we should eventually find the other side. How big is this? We'll find out. Ooh, hey, look at that. We're making lines happen now. This is very big. This is like full throttle on a trophy truck going this far across. This map is huge. Jeez, how long did it take him to do this if he planned all this out? Or if these are just all random bumps? This is a very, very big map. Where they're just blasting across this full throttle in a trophy truck, and it's taking a good while to find the other edge. Okay, there, we found that edge. Now let's see how long it is going the other way. Because that's the thing, it's such a big map. There's going to be, every time you boot this up, there's going to be something new you didn't see before if you go exploring for it. Because there's so much to this map. It's so big. It seems like it's almost even longer this way, because I don't even see the end of it yet. But we'll see, though, if we just keep charging along here at full throttle. Can send that jump, and I see another potential launch right here if we can actually clear the dune, which we're not going to be able to, it looks like. Alright. I want to say these trucks are a little bit faster than the dune buggies too, at least this seems like it's handling better than the dune buggy is, but we'll switch over to the buggy right now. That one, yes, this is the one. Let's see if this handles dunes better, if we can do some wheelies or other interesting little buggy things with it. I believe that would be that edge of the map though, so we'll cut over this way, and now that we know that's the edge, let's dive on over and see just how far we can send it this way before we find the other edge. That's going to be a hard landing. But you can't crash the buggies unless you roll them, so we're fine to just keep casing stuff like that. I think this looks like it's a launch jump to me, though. We'll let off the gas a little bit to try and... Yep, there we go. There's the downside. Will we have the speed to clear this one? Yeah, we did. I'd say that worked out. Almost got the downside there. And can we clear this jump? Yes, we can. So we're just jumping to flat ultimately anyway. It's such a big map. Like, it's just crazy some of the things that happen in Reflex. Like, there isn't really any other map like this. This is the only dedicated, like, hardcore freeride map, which is sand dunes that I know of for any. Like, there's the Devil's Playground in Alive or Supercross Encore, but this is the only game before that. It's kind of like on the Glamis Nationals and MX vs. ATV Unleashed, how there's those couple just bits of sand dunes off on the outside of the track. There's those couple, like, square chunks of sand dune. That's kind of what this is. It's just a lot of dune. I remember we're supposed to be going to the right now to see how far we can actually go before we find the other edge of the map as we do a nice wheelie. And get some hang time. Oh, and we're going to roll it off into the Great White Beyonder over there. I don't know, I think this is just kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think about this map, if it was worth doing a video on in the comments. I don't know, I thoroughly enjoyed this map now that I go through and play it. There's just so much to this map that every time it seems like you find something new that you didn't know was there before. Like some of those jumps, like I didn't really, oh, we got those completed. Like some of these other jumps I found I didn't know existed before now. It's just kind of cool to me. And we'll send this off into the sunset. That's probably going to have to do it for this video, though. We're about out of time. That actually worked out very, very smoothly. That was nice. That's about going to do it, though, as I just said. We're out of time. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video being something very, very different in Reflex today, since this is about, like, this is the only thing like it in Reflex. It's something different. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, concerns, things you want to see me do in Reflex, let me know and I'll try and make them happen, because you guys, the audience, ultimately controls what gets put on the channel, and it's all up to you guys to decide what we do with this. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.